Welcome to the Play-by-Play Sports News. I am your host, Chase Coburn, with my co-host, Jason Coburn. We are here live in Philadelphia, and even with the Eagles crashing out of the playoffs last week, there is still a lot going on in sports this weekend, including plenty of NFL playoff action.
The playoffs continue with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers traveling to Detroit, where they will be underdogs for the second straight week. Two former first overall draft picks look to continue their career rebirths as Baker Mayfield leads Tampa Bay against Jared Goff and the Lions. In the other NFC matchup, the number one seed 49ers take on the Green Bay Packers. The Niners have been the best team in the conference all year long, while Green Bay looks to shock the league with a second straight huge upset. In the AFC, the surefire offensive rookie of the year, C.J. Stroud, will take on the odds-on favorite to win the MVP, Lamar Jackson. Houston is a surprise demanding to be here with the first-year head coach in DeMeco Ryans and the rookie QB Stroud under center. We'll see if the experience of the veteran signal caller Jackson and his Super Bowl winning coach John Harbaugh can give the Ravens the advantage at home. The winner of that game will take on the winner of one of the best quarterback rivalries in the NFL, as Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs travel to Buffalo to take on Josh Allen and the Bills. Both the Chiefs and the Bills have had rough moments this season, but you wouldn't have known it in their first playoff games, as they each won fairly easily.
Here in Philly, there is a lot going on in college basketball this weekend. On Hawk Hill, St. John's looks to stay hot at home so far this season. They are 8-2 at Haugen Arena. They should have a good chance to make that 9-2 as they face a Duquesne team who is winless so far in conference play and have lost 4 in a row overall. The Hawks are led by junior guard Eric Reynolds, who is averaging over 17 points per game and shooting 40% from beyond the three-point line. A team with a tougher test this weekend are the Villanova Wildcats, as they're facing the defending national champion and current number 1 ranked UConn Huskies. Nova has started the season at 11-6 overall and 4-2 in conference. The Wildcats do get to take on the Huskies at Wells Fargo Center tonight, which could really help the Cats, as UConn are only 2-2 on the road this season. The Huskies play a team game with 4 players averaging over 13 points per game, while Villanova are led by veteran redshirt senior Eric Dixon and his 15 points per game. A win for the Cats could go a long way for their resume come March.
Once the hard court is cleared off tomorrow night in the Wells Fargo Center, the ice will be laid for Sunday's game between the Philadelphia Flyers and the Ottawa Senators. The two teams are complete opposites this season. The Flyers were seen by many coming into the year as one of the worst teams in the NHL. The Senators were seen as an up-and-coming, exciting squad that can make a deep playoff run. The opposite is what actually occurred. The Flyers have the fourth best record of the Eastern Conference, and the Senators sit dead last with only 16 wins in their first 40 games. The Flyers are led by stellar goaltending at the continued growth of many young players, including Travis Konecny and Owen Tippett. The Orange and Black will look to stay hot and push their way to what would be a very unexpected playoff run.
That's all for Play-by-Play Sports News. For my co-host Jason Coburn, I'm your host Chase Coburn. This has been the Student Sports Network News.